So what do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean you feel trapped inside of a woman's body?
Well, sometimes I get the menstrual cramps real hard.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
This is Movie Time Warp, a podcast where 5 film school friends in ugly chairs rank and discuss the best movies from the past. This season we are warping back to 1987.
Hello, and welcome to the 8th episode of Movie Time Warp. I am your host, Beasley.
I'm Matt.
Hello there.
I'm Corey.
I'm Jeremy.
I'm Anthony Ace Dizzle.
And today we're going to talk about Raising Arizona.
What a fun movie that was.
Awesome movie, man.
Fantastic movie.
Movie's dope.
I was hoping for that music soundbite, but
It's fine.
If we're gonna play
Why
along
don't you
with the
just
movie,
run the soundboard, Beasley?
we have to talk for 20 minutes before we actually see the opening
before we
title
see
and
the
the
intro.
music.
that's true.
Gotta run it.
Expect me to just like be your little
Guess.
monkey boy over here?
But all right, let's start with that.
Yeah.
First time you really see the opening title rule just broken all to hell.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you've got a complete story before you even know the name of the film or you see titles or anything, and you didn't see that before then.
yeah,
It's a nice, clean, like, let's set up the main characters in about 11 minutes.
yeah,
Is it
exactly
11
what-
minutes?
Yeah.
11
Wow.
minutes in.
I thought it was much further on than that because it's so involved.
Well, because so much is told to us in
Yeah.
the narrative. I mean, we're given everything. Usually that would be like an entire story to itself, breaking down every single individual character. But we see their love story. We see who he is. Everything's encapsulated in that 11 minutes, and then the title hits us.
And then you do the kidnapping. So it's just like
Then that happens.
Yeah.
Then the real story starts.
It was released April 10th and had a budget of $6 million,
amazing.
and it made $29 million.
Nice.
But it's become a classic.
Yeah.
It really has. And Nicolas Cage stars in it, and he is known for The Rock. Came out in 1995, Leaving Las Vegas, 96, Face Off in 97, and Next in 2007.
Next.
You left that vampire's kiss. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire.
I mean,
Next.
I also left out Valley Girl,
Oh,
which
he's
is one of my favorite movies.
well, all right. So him as a character actor, I guess. But he always does great when he adopts and just does all this weird shit in the personality of his character.
But on his IMDb, his 4 top movies, Next is his 4th.
That's funny. Well,
That was a
that's a
little
funny
strange.
point that you bring up because it's the reason why the Coens don't work with him anymore. That should be one of his tops.
Oh, he just kept going off
Well,
book.
They really liked that he came with a lot of energy to set, but they had a vision. They had to stick to that vision, and he liked their big ideas, but he had big ideas too, and that wasn't gonna mesh with their vision.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because they're very by the storyboard.
Correct.
So one to the other. I mean, I've got the book on the making of Big Lebowski, and it's just a coffee table book, but
Yeah.
it shows there's a few pages of their storyboards, and it is when you look at the storyboards, they're very quickly drawn out. They're pretty funny.
Oh yeah,
So they've got it all storyboarded out, right? But it is when you look at it, you're seeing the movie.
to the T.
Yeah, they've always been by the storyboard, is to the best of my knowledge from what I've been told.
And that movie is done that way. I think they had some preconceived notions that they had to fit this budget, so they come to the set, story in hand, vision in hand, storyboards. Everyone knows. So anyone who is known as an improviser can't really improvise. And that's what he's done. And that's one reason why some people say Vampire's Kiss didn't do so well, because it was a first-time director, and Nicolas Cage took that movie over, and you get that over-the-top performance. And he was wanting to do some of that, but they were like, rein it back in, bro.
When I was directing, I could not stand an actor that made it the whole shit about them. It can't be about you at this level, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's about us.
Yeah.
Like I'll leave names out, but I got a giant protest one day and a meltdown about payment, and I was like, no, we all get paid the same thing.
Right.
And it's like, oh, it's a bunch of bullshit. It's like, no, I'm getting paid the same as the PA,
Yeah.
as the DP, as you. And just, and I was like, it's not about any one of us at this point. That's why we made the money the same way. Either you want to be here or you don't want to be here.
I'm Nick fucking Cage!
He has been in over
Yeah, I
120
remember
movies.
that.
How many movies?
120 movies.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's a very he's a very unique actor. Again, he rives in a style of acting that's called New American Kabuki.
Gay.
It's something that is real, but it's where you become transformative. all his acting, he is transformative. He wears a wig, some type of prosthetic, hair, you name it. He's that type of actor. So anything you've ever seen him in, you know, he kind of
Like in Con Air.
right. He's got the wig on in that. He's got facial hair. He believes himself to become a different person. Not method, but like they call it like kabuki theater, basically. And that's the style of acting that he grew into. I don't know where it came from, but it's what he believes in. To become a character, you have to have something, an armament, something wrong, a scar, to become someone different. And in this, he's got tattoos. He's got the cartoonish hair, which apparently changes based on his attitude in the picture that you'll see throughout the movie. If he's very scared,
Level of
gets
frustration.
What's with the scar on his cheek? In this
You
movie?
don't get it.
that's just part of the
He's been to jail. He's a
part of the theater of
I
it.
guess-
He's sorta
and-
like
and the cardinal tattoos, probably another piece of that.
Right.
But his breakout role was in 1983's Valley Girl.
Yeah. Very very interesting movie.
I like it a lot.
one quick thing.
Very 80s.
In Fast Times at Ridgemont High, he's only in it for a minute, and he's in there as Nicolas Coppola.
Yeah, still using Coppola as his last name. If you didn't know that, he's a Coppola.
Old.
I just know him from Valley Girl because of Tommy Pickles is in that movie. The voice actress, E.G. Daly.
Oh, okay.
The girl that gets nude in it. So if you
Yeah.
want to see what Tommy
Well-
Pickles looks like naked.
Okay, well, Nicolas Cage wants us to talk about him, and we've talked enough about him. Let's talk about the movie.
All right.
Well, the other lead in this movie is Holly Hunter.
Sick of this shit.
And she is known for broadcast news that came out the same year in 87. The Piano in 93, 13 in 2003, and The Incredibles in 2004.
The thickest mom in animation.
Yeah.
Miss Incredible.
No, 13 was a good fucking movie.
No, she can crush it.
That movie was
She's
good. It
fabulous.
was a good-
Yeah,
it was
she's
a good
Piano's great too. Yeah, I love her.
And the Coens wrote the character, Edwina, for her. Like,
Yeah.
that's who they wanted for it.
She was Frances McDormand's roommate in college at Yale, so they knew each other from that.
Well, they all linked up from that
Yeah.
to the Coens linking up to Raimi. They were all a posse.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Or they were, you know what I'm saying? They
They're
were,
all a group.
yeah, they were
They're all connected.
passing work with it. They
Us-
were working with each other.
Us talking about Evil Dead last week is really nice to kind of see how this is kind of
Yeah.
they work together kind of as a book ends to one another. So yeah, different. I mean, very much different movies, but both comedic, over the top stylization and camera work. You name it. Just one's got better dialogue inside of it instead of.
Also, what an amazing club to be a member of.
Oh yeah,
Jesus Christ.
you want to be in the top indie '80s guy film club?
It's very exclusive.
It's very exclusive. It's just us three.
Someone auditioned for this movie 3 times. And I think it would have been like a just completely different movie.
Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner.
Weird. But
As
this
high?
Yeah.
this is before Field of Dreams or any of that, right? So this
But
is
he did do it. He did. Was in another movie that came out in 87 that we are talking about next week.
some reason I thought Tin Cup, but that's 97.
I was like, what's with the silence? Like,
I was thinking about the movie.
Like-
Cup?
Is it Tin Cup?
Oh, it's not
Bodyguard.
Yeah, right. I was like, wait a minute.
Dude, anyway, all right.
Continue.
I haven't seen this movie in a very long time. The whole time I'm watching, I'm just like, this is a Wes Anderson movie.
Explain.
Just the way it's shot, those like quick cuts, like we were talking earlier about the whole character setup. It's just
Shouldn't it be
done.
Wes Anderson watched this movie.
He
Yeah,
definitely
Wes
watched it.
Anderson loved this movie.
Yeah.
It's like he's been trying to make Raising Arizona.
It's very interesting, especially since he has such a French cinema background and stylization. Like, definitely he liked Truffaut and those guys. But it is funny that the Coens would be somehow in sync in there, especially if it's later movies. I could see that.
Well, it's the depth of character.
Yeah.
They've always had these, and I don't even know, like later on, like Miller's Crossing.
Mhm.
Okay, they've got characters that are so that character. And
Yeah.
it's maybe not that they're over the top, but they are just so defined in that character that it's everything about that character.
Yeah.
And when they go comedic, like let's say Tom Hanks in Lady Killers, they take it to a point of animated,
Yeah.
but it's still like you want more of it almost. And it is over the top. they allow the actors to go to a place that normally they never go to.
Mhm.
Well, I like the
But
thing.
it works.
I like what you were mentioning. There's a definitiveness. These characters already exist in this world. There's already a background to them, and I think that goes along with Anderson's characters. They feel believable in the world that they're in,
They already have depth within the first 5 minutes, and it's
That's-
great how they do that.
and that's why you can do 11 minutes, and we're already caught up to a story that's actually going to start unfolding for us with these characters that we already know that he's a good guy robber.
Yeah.
He's a sweetheart.
Yeah,
He just does things in a backwards way.
it's not called armed robbery if you're not actually using real ammunition.
Right.
Mhm.
And the meat cuteness
Never
of
wanted
them.
to hurt anybody.
Him wanting to go get arrested so he could just see the cute girl. That type of stuff is very fun. And it's very definitive for their characters.
Just the whole time, I'm just like, I feel like I had recently watched Hotel Budapest, so
Oh, yeah.
it was like fresh in my mind. When I'm watching this, I'm like, this just feels.
Yeah. And Asteroid City, I can see the color tone, especially since it's in the desert, how it kind of plays into that stuff with his later work.
Well, in the classic chase scene when they go into the supermarket
Oh,
and all the ladies with the curlers and stuff like that, they're so defined
I
by
thought that
color.
scene was awesome, man.
Oh,
that
man.
That camera work.
Well,
Oh my god, bro.
No, we're gonna get there.
It's
We need to
awesome.
get there. Let's keep
Yeah,
going.
we'll
So
get-
it was
There's a lot to
directed
talk
by
about.
Joel Coen.
Mhm.
Obviously, it was made by the Coen Brothers. They're known for Fargo in '96.
Wait. Who was the DP on that film?
Sonnenberg, Barry Sonnenberg.
Sonnenfeld.
Sonnenfeld. I always do that.
He's awesome, man.
No, he's great. He did
Yeah.
3 o'clock high,
Oh shit.
I got
In Adam's Family.
and what? No, he did.
Well, he
He was a
directed that.
DP. He was a DP for a while, and then he became a director. But
Right. He was their guy for a bit.
He did good. He did really good stuff. I mean, 3 o'clock high and Raising Arizona are the ones that pop up. But like Harry Met Sally, I know he did that.
Mhm.
But that was super stylistic.
Yeah.
And I need to quit calling him Sonnenfeld because I need to recognize the man's skill as a DP, as a director, as a producer.
As a director of the 90s, he was great. He did the Addams Family movies, and he also did Men in Black 1.
Oh shit. Yeah.
So
yeah.
he started drifting apart after Wild Wild West. That was kind of where things went south for him.
But you can see him in the full tilt of his style, and you can see
Oh,
the
yeah.
DP in his brain in Men in Black.
Oh,
You
definitely.
can,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
dude.
He.
Like stylistically, Men in Black, I don't give a shit what anybody says. That movie's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's visually stunning.
It's
Yeah.
fun. And even with the Addams Family movies, it's the camera's constantly moving in that picture too. So he definitely was a kinetic cinematographer.
Damn, that's a
Yeah.
great way. And he's a
He's
kinetic director. You might as well
awesome,
just carry
man.
it over
Yeah.
when he's got the
He
freedom
did
to do
Miller's
it.
Crossing too.
Yeah, he did Miller's Crossing. Yeah, he was their guy for a bit. Then he turned director. So
Dude, Miller's Crossing.
yeah.
But what they're known for, according to IMDb, like it's Fargo in '96, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou 2000. That also starred Holly Hunter and John Goodman. No Country for Old Men in 2007, True Grit 2010, and Hell Caesar in 2016.
Hell Caesar's a very interesting.
You gonna
movie.
leave out Big Lebowski?
I'm not leaving it out. I'm just telling you what IMDb says is their top movies.
just telling you
Look, Big Lebowski, Blood Simple, Hudsucker
Hudsucker
Proxy.
Proxy, Barton Fink.
Yeah, the
That-
list goes on. They're very prolific.
Yeah.
They're very good.
Yeah.
I like them a lot.
They pretty good.
I know y'all are like big Coen Brothers
Yeah,
fans.
it's,
so
you need
I
to
knew-
cut us off.
I knew y'all were gonna have a issue
gotta
with
cut
when
us
I
off.
listed their movies.
Even the ones that he doesn't like, I like. So I mean, they're
But
really good.
the ones I like for so many.
Even their bad movies are
reasons.
pretty enjoyable.
Yeah. They don't.
What's one of
make
their bad
shit.
movies?
Shucks.
Okay. I didn't really feel they made anything that slowed me down until The Man That Wasn't There,
What about
which
that?
was
One,
brilliantly written. It was
What-
just
what about that Clooney picture after Oh Brother, Inconsolable something? I forgot what's called.
I stopped after Burn After Reading.
That's the only one that I remember that was like,
They
why did
pissed
they make
me
this?
off.
Well, I know you didn't like Burn After Reading. I think it's pretty fun. It's a very lighthearted little romp. Buster Scruggs is fun.
Well, the Ballad of Buster Scruggs is
Scruggs, yeah.
is them going back to doing what they do best.
Yeah.
And it's shit. It's so good. They're developed into the maturity of beyond other filmmakers of their group.
Put it this way, they didn't have a Sonnenfeld drop off by making Wild Wild West. They hadn't had one of those yet. I'm waiting for that to happen for them. he fell off very. I mean, he had 3 pictures that were pretty sick, but after Wild Wild West, then he did Men in Black 2, which is one of the worst sequels ever made.
Wasn't Wild Wild West like kind of like broke down by the producer that was trying to make Superman? He put
No, listen to Kevin Smith talk about that.
that's
That
in-
shit
yeah.
is hilarious.
Yeah, I mean that movie
Yeah.
got
the
so
big
good.
spider thing was supposed to be in the Superman movie that was going to
Yes.
star Nicolas
Yes.
Cage.
Yeah, it's funny how it all comes back around that way. But yeah, that movie was a catastrophe from the start. Banging album, but that's to be expected.
Album, that one song.
That one
That's
song.
it.
That's the whole album. That's all you needed.
I didn't know there was an album. I thought it was just the.
And I guess it was a soundtrack.
It's
I
like
don't
probably
know.
like 12 remixes of it.
It's horrible.
That song is so ripped.
Oh.
Dude, everything about it is horrible.
I mean, we be rocking that joint.
It was one of those. All right,
Get them Cisco
Right.
doing backflips.
Wild
and
Wild
everything.
West is one of those movies that I watched when I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch something shitty. And I had a week where I forgot where it was. Like it had snowing or raining. I couldn't skate, and like it was one of those weeks where I was just sort of confined to the house, and I watched all the shitty movies that I just was never going to watch. I promised I wasn't going to watch, but I watched them. Like,
It's bad.
yeah, like that was in there, and Avatar 2, or no, Avatar, which was ass. It was horrible. And then that Spider-Man, the middle Spider-Man guy, the Spider-Man 2, that one was horrible. I watched Last Airbender. That was. I
Jesus
mean, I
Christ,
watched
why are you
all the
torturing
shit.
yourself like this?
Why are you doing this?
Because I wanted to get them over with. I was like, I haven't seen.
didn't
any
have
of
to
this
watch them.
shit.
What do you mean get it over with? You didn't have to do it. In the
Oh,
first
and I watched The
place.
Happening.
What the fuck?
Bro,
Mark
you had like the worst week ever.
With Mark Wahlberg.
That movie.
You didn't like it?
We gotta
No,
talk about that one.
no.
That I would say out of all the ones he's talking about,
movie's
I'd probably
scared
watch The Happening over all of them.
Nah, that movie's
That
scared.
movie's funny.
That movie's had me scared to walk outside.
That
Are
movie
you
was so
serious?
I
bad.
remember we saw that in the movie theater. We was like, "Hey man, you go first." No, you go first, nigga. Go ahead.
Yo, the
go
wind's
first,
picking
man.
up, bro.
The wind's picking up. I'm gonna wait till the wind
fuck outta here.
stops.
Or you get that movie was stupid. You get to start the car and the trees are.
Oh shit. Shit.
Oh man.
You know, we haven't even talked about Raising
Let's
Arizona.
get back.
let's
to
get
the-
back
let's
to
get
it.
back
Let's
to
get
the
back to
picture.
it. Get back to it. Get
Look,
back to
the
it.
movie's so good, it's hard to even talk about. All right.
Yeah, right.
Let's just start.
Let's go.
It's a
All
little
right, let's
low.
go,
I
let's
think it's
go,
a little
let's
low on
get
the
it.
list.
Let's
I think
get
it
it.
should be number 2.
Let's get it.
Showtime.
So, the movie opens up where we Hyde meets Ed for the first time.
And we get this wonderful sequence. And we get to find out maybe he's got a lot more going on inside his head, you know?
The way he speaks,
Yeah.
his dialogue,
Yep.
choice of words, each of the characters there, they're speaking a little bit more classically than you would expect, but they're mixing in the accent.
What state was that? Was this movie?
You're a stupid dumbass.
It's Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah. But they, like, okay, they're
Maybe it was
not.
Utah.
It's country people, right? But it's a different kind of. It's not a redneck. It's just, and it's not like any country people you've ever come across.
Yeah.
These are cartoons.
Oh, absolutely.
But they're brilliantly designed. It's like in True Grit when everybody's speaking in proper English.
Mhm.
And it was, from what I heard, people spoke that way because what you read was like Shakespeare.
Right.
If you were
If you're reading that, that's how
you're
spoke.
reading that type of literature.
Right.
So you were trying to speak that way.
There's an equivalency to
And
it.
so so it's like that, but now or when in the 90s or whatever.
The way I feel about it is
or 80s when that sumbitch Reagan is in the White House.
it's the only time he gets to read is when he's in prison, so he's picking up the books. That's the
Okay.
way I always interpret
Okay.
it. So that's how he's learned the way to read.
Saying lines like, well, with the benefit of hindsight.
Right.
Yeah.
Or the my seed couldn't be inside.
Yeah,
But this whole like setup of the beginning of the movie is like bam, bam, bam.
Immediacy.
He's going into prison. He flirts with Edwina.
Yeah.
Calls her the desert flower.
Mhm.
Goes into group therapy. Goes into the
I love the
Parole
group therapy
board.
scene.
gets paroled.
Goes back.
Robs another convenience store. Goes back. Flirts with her again.
well, wait. Now her fiance has left her,
yeah, she's crying now.
and Ty is affected by this. He was already taken aback by her,
He's a
and
damn
of course,
fool.
his courting with her takes like 3 years.
Right.
Because he goes for a year, and then it's like 14 months, and then it's like 8 months after that. And so he meets her 3 times over 3 years,
Yeah.
and that's
Made
the
an
only
impression
time he
each
talks
time.
to her.
Beautiful.
And it's the same thing. He passes the fat guy mopping. He's laying in his bunk listening to what I think inspired Bubba from Forrest Gump.
When there was no crawdad to be found, we ate sand.
You ate what?
We ate sand.
You ate sand?
That's right.
And when there's no meat,
What you
we
mean you ate
fowl.
sand? He's like, we ate sand.
What are you saying?
You ate sand.
This happens, like rule of threes. Third time he's going back into prison. They're like, don't forget to get his prints. Edwina, we'll just call her Ed from now on.
Short for Edwina. Turn to the right.
She goes to get his fingerprints. He puts a ring on the finger. They're married.
Don't worry, I paid for it.
Yeah.
In a VFW hall. And then we're at the trailer park in the desert. And then this is our salad years, is what he called them, which I had never heard.
Salad days.
Salad days.
Yeah.
I had never heard that before.
And I love how he's watering basically nothing.
Just
There's
dirt.
one tree that he waters.
One crackhead
But-
tree.
Well, I mean, and it's hilarious that he goes to this, but the Coens do this, and all brilliant filmmakers do this, and I really appreciate it. It's just these little circles,
Mm-hmm.
the little circles, the little repeated things that just create connections throughout the film. Like the line, okay then.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they keep dropping in. So when they go, okay then High gets out of jail.
Okay then.
But I also love the fact that you can tell they shot at each of those locations for one day. They didn't even change the wardrobe.
No.
They didn't change anything about nothing, lighting, nothing. It's just, it's the same day. It's the same wardrobe, same everything, but you don't give a shit. It's just the passage of time. You're just in his head.
It's
And
beautiful.
Once they get married, he kind of compares his life to prison, except for now he gets a paycheck. He gets to go home to Ed.
Yeah.
Finds out she's barren, which is kind of a weird delivery, I thought, what she does.
Oh, yeah, you thought?
I thought it was a little strange. Why does she pull up with the siren on and the lights and all that? Pulls up and then she's like, I'm barren.
Oh, because that's the next step in their relationship. They were ready to have a family, especially as it reflects later in the film itself.
But I thought he was getting arrested.
I think she was. That's her alarm. You know,
Yeah, no,
something's
well,
wrong.
she's a cop.
Yeah, she's.
But she's also horribly overbearing.
Yeah.
So that's exactly how she would do it.
You see her later when she first gets him, like I love him so much, like she just like she's just
Over the top.
yeah. It's always that.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
always they're both perfect for each other because even though she's supposed to have control, which she does have a state of control, she also has a state of emotions, which he's the same way, except he's a little bit more sly and cunning, like a fox or whatever you want to say. But they both are very eclectic personalities, perfect for one another.
Well, they find out she's barren, and then they try to adopt. And, Hyde is like, I've got my checkered past, but she's a police officer, twice decorated, so
we
cancels it out.
Yeah.
They can't adopt. But did you notice when the doctor is telling Hyde that how she's barren or whatever?
Wait.
Huh?
Wait.
I can never remember it. How was it said?
He's talking in
It was
like.
a rocky place that his
He
seed could
can't-
find no purchase.
That's right.
Yeah.
But did you notice the doctor smiles?
He smiles.
Yeah.
Well, doctors.
I had to rewind it and like go back. It's like, why the fuck is he smiling?
Well, he's delivering bad news. He's got to do it for smile.
I just like how
That's weird.
he takes the pen and he's circling the area of the
Yeah.
the X-rayed area of the inside of a woman. He's tapping on it and like.
It might have made the actor laugh, and they just left it in.
Ed is now depressed. She's lost all meaning. They're watching TV one night. They see the Arizona quintuplets.
Mm-hmm.
They get the idea. They're sitting out watching the sunset, and that iconic. It's like on the movie poster, out in the lawn chairs, watching the sunset. We pan up, and we get our opening title 11 minutes in.
Be a key moment.
No. That you're leaping forward. Okay, they're when he's talking about they had the salad days, then they're both sitting there watching the sunset, and you get the great shot. They add the kid actually later in the poster because it's just the two of them in that shot. And as the sun goes down, she goes, "That was beautiful." And they decided that the world was too beautiful for them not to bring a youngin into the world.
Mm-hmm.
Then they go into the process of trying to have a child, where you have that great shot where he like walks in with the grease and shit all over him. Is like, and we tried most days when she was fertile, and most other days too. And she's like jumping up on him.
And she
kissing
jumps on him. Yeah.
Yeah. So they get that done, and then she's barren. They can't adopt, and then they see the Arizona quints. they hold hands, and then it goes to the shot that you're talking about, where they've strapped the ladder to the top of the car, and they're like, "Let's do," they're the "Let's do this thing." They get in the car, and then
Oh yeah, they drive off. They're going to go. Yeah, okay.
and then you get the tilt up, and then the
Because the mom of the quintuplets said something. We might have too many,
right,
and that's a key factor. Like in their mind, they're like, "Well, why don't we just take one off their hands?
right.
Won't be a big deal.
They've got
We'll
more
be
than
doing
they can
them a
handle.
pleasure."
Right.
So that's what their mindset is. They don't think it's a problem if one goes missing.
Right.
'Cause they got more.
Right.
So what's the deal? It's too much for the mom.
So that's your setup.
Yeah.
It's a great opening. Like it just sets up everything. It's perfect.
one of the coolest openings of all time.
Yeah, it's an incredible start.
There's very few that can even touch it.
Star Wars.
Oh yeah, and the crawl that's infinitely long. That tells you everything you're about to watch anyway.
You really.
Yeah, Corey would say Star Wars.
You're gonna bring
Star Wars.
You're gonna bring Star Wars.
My favorite, yeah,
Like
Star
it's
Wars.
not on everything already. You can get a Star Wars tampon.
What's
You're
another
gonna bring
great-
Star Wars?
What's another great intro? Is Rocky with the Rocky crawl.
Star Wars.
It's got a good intro.
I mean,
See, you learn about the
thinking-
What a
character.
better way to start watching a movie than reading, 3 paragraphs.
3 paragraphs before you
Outta
start.
here.
You're right. I didn't know what was going to happen in this movie. I'm glad the movie told me.
Oh, it's politics. Got it.
Yeah. Oh,
All right. So
So we go to a POV of the Arizona house. Hyde is getting the babies out of the crib.
hi.
Hi. What did I say? Hyde?
Yeah. Let's not go down that road.
What road is that?
Call me high.
That 70s show hide.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's stay out of that.
Can
I thought you were talking
I
about Star Wars.
can I name the babies?
Hey, go for it.
Can I say the babies' names?
Do it.
Harry, Barry, Larry, Gary, and Nathan Jr.
Wow.
Thank you.
I think that's fair.
love
Harry,
that-
Barry, Gary,
I like there's
and Nathan Jr.
For some reason, why does he keep taking the babies out of the crib and setting them down?
Because it's a cartoon.
Yeah, this whole movie is a
Yeah,
cartoon.
It's a Tex Avery. People say Looney Tunes, but I say Tex Avery, where it's just think of Tom and Jerry. The cat's like trying to do some shit. He's trying to juggle some knives while trying to get to the mouse. That's him juggling the babies, trying to figure out which one's the right fit. Like they don't know which baby's the best one yet. Like everyone lands on Nathan Jr.
All right, and there's two things going on in parallel. It's the Arizonas or the Huffines, whatever you want to call them.
Oh yeah.
And they're in the living room in this like Kubrick-esque symmetric shot
Yeah, that
of
shot
them
is awesome.
being parents. And I love when there's a the boop, and they go like you're gonna see anything when you look at the ceiling. But it's so classic. I've seen people's parents do that.
Yeah.
It's great and it's perfect. And it's this picturesque like Rockwell
Mhm.
photo almost. And they don't even
Almost.
go.
Did you notice how much liquor the father has sitting next to him?
No,
He has a double decker cart of liquor bottles sitting next to him.
Damn, I didn't see that.
Becoming a parent's real tough for Mr. Arizona.
but I also love her look
Oh yeah.
and then just yes, honey.
Mhm.
I love all that. The setup is great.
Yeah.
Um,
You get the very static shot of them, and they're like pondering.
and then there's chaos.
And there's cartoon Gonzo style camera work happening upstairs where the crib looks way larger than it should be. It's
Yeah.
like everything feels like a weird music video,
right,
like oversized sets.
wide angle lenses. Just
We got a baby that gets in the closet. We got a baby that goes out in the hallway. Down the stairs.
It's like watching that scene in Roger Rabbit before the movie starts.
but you also have to. All right,
It is. That's a great way to put it.
think about this. And if you've had kids, babies, infants, just one. Imagine trying to get this scene shot with 5 infants.
Awful.
But this is what I've heard about it. They were like, it actually went a lot better than they thought. And the babies, it was a lot less of what you would think it would be.
Right.
But that boggles the mind. Every time I watch this scene, I'm like, how many days did it take to shoot this?
They had 13 babies.
13 babies?
13
Gosh.
babies.
Shit.
Yeah, because you got to for legal reasons. And
Yeah.
But
doubles
also,
and
like,
shit.
I mean, like the shots, like the low baby angle shots. I assume that Barry's on the floor, like maybe they've got some sort of like primitive Dana dolly or something like that, or he's just he's on his knees with the kids
Just being dragged.
Yeah, because all the shots are low with the baby, and it's like baby diaper and duh,
Yeah.
duh, and the baby looks like all of a sudden scary.
Yeah.
And they just dial up the situation, and it's just madness to madness to madness, and the
Constant paranoia with that camera
Right.
being that.
So High
Call me
keeps
High.
he chickens out, goes back. Ed's like,
oh
oh, I thought you could keep
no,
going.
no, that's what she said. She goes, she sees him come back without the baby. She's like, oh,
Well, it's funny because at that point, she's not a criminal. So she's like kind of expecting better from him.
Yeah.
If he's such a good, getting arrested and getting things done, she expects more for her husband.
Yeah.
He's technically not a very good criminal.
Well, but to her,
Yeah.
he should have this.
he should do this. This
Yeah.
should be easy. This should be a cakewalk.
Just a baby.
But I love how she's like, you already said they got more than the canal. She starts freaking out, and then rolls
Then
up.
she rolls up the
window,
window like
and
she
then
don't want to talk
scoots
to him
over.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he goes back in there and he grabs Nathan Jr.
He thanks Nathan Jr.
Let's not forget the great shot where all right. So the mom comes up.
Yeah,
the
the mom goes up the stairs.
And, this is all before he goes back to the car, but like the timing of it and everything like that. And then there's the babies, blah blah blah. But when she picks up the baby, puts it on her shoulder, and then looks, and then High's back up in the window, and he's like, and then she's like, she's shaking the baby, the camera's shaking like this. Again, making it fun, making it a little over the top, but still just
It's adorable.
yeah,
It's
great.
baby stuff. You're
Yeah.
supposed to have fun with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He returns to the car with Nathan Jr. Gets in. He's like, I got the instructions.
Now, again, another little loop that goes through the whole thing, and you just get your close up of the Dr. Spock book of babyism. I don't know what it is, but it was a very popular book back then.
Mhm.
But and it keeps happening no matter where in the film when the baby
Yeah.
gets transferred from
Everybody's
person
taking
to
the book
person.
with the baby.
They make sure they take the instructions.
Yeah.
This is where, you said earlier about her having one of her big emotional outbursts. I love him so much.
It's so good.
And he's just like,
I know it, baby.
I know you do. baby."
Yeah.
I know you do. That's where he starts to feel the pinch.
Yes.
I-
That
that was-
itch.
Yeah, or not even that. Just like he was not prepared for this.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of also get that when they get home. He goes to take the picture, right? And she's
Yeah.
just like, "We're gonna be good. We're gonna do this." He's like, "I'm just trying to take the picture."
It's gonna pop here any second.
All
Huh?
right. Oh,
Wait.
Get it right.
All right. Before they bring him in the house. Okay.
What-
All right.
what am I missing?
He comes in before the baby comes in.
He starts cleaning up.
And he
Oh, you
starts
gotta make
cleaning
sure-
up. And there's this odd moment where there's a Playboy on the counter.
Oh,
This
yeah,
nigga
Right.
puts it underneath
Yeah,
the
that's right.
mattress.
But then he pulls it out
Yeah.
again for some random reason and like picks a page and then puts it back under.
Gotta make sure it's on the article.
But he goes, oh,
It's got to be on the articles. Can't be on the nudes.
so, but great things like that. But as soon as she enters with the baby, she instantly turns into this alpha mother,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just like she starts cracking his ass right away. She's like, don't you cuss around him,
Yeah.
all this kind of, she's like on him instantly. But as soon as he gets Nathan Jr., he's like, all right, young frontiersman. He goes, there's the living room. And it,
Gives him the tour.
right. But you're just like sitting there thinking about what the baby just came from with a bedroom that's probably larger than the
whole
trailer.
house.
Yeah. Yeah. Like complete wealth and everything. And now he's here.
Yeah.
But Nathan Jr.'s just like, eh?
Yeah, all right.
He's a baby. He don't know shit. He's good.
And that's that there's the TV.
2 hours a day.
2 hours minute maximum a day, either educational or football. But it's great lines like that, super awesome writing that
Oh.
just
Brilliant.
you can't fall out of this movie. There's not a point where you go, okay,
Mm-hmm.
it never happened.
Nah, man.
Have the picture scene. She's talking. He just wants to get the picture taken. It flash frames from that to outside the prison, raining. Right,
Perfect cut.
perfect cut. And we've got Gail and Evel.
Evel.
They're escaping. And they're coming out of the ground.
The birthing.
They're birthing.
The Shawshank Redemption of shit coming out.
All right, and this might be another one of those moments where the Coens like sort of start messing with Greek tales.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like they do it. It's a running theme.
Yeah.
But they'll take some like classic mythology or like some sort of classic literature or something like that, and they'll weave it in where it has depth.
Yeah.
Beyond what you're looking at. It
Well,
kind
you
of
could
feels like that.
You can see them as like you said, like Greek demons or goblins coming from the earth.
They are the temptation.
Right. And now
You want to play it on a
right. And now they're there to be trials for HI later.
And I would say John Goodman's character is incredibly strong. He pulls his brother out
Like
of
a
the ground
by a
like-
foot.
He just pulls him up and holds him like he's goddamn Arnold in Commando,
Hercules.
holding a grown man by his fucking ankle.
But it's great that they show that scene of just like it's just madness, right?
Just screaming.
It's potential danger, right? And there's this one moment where Ed and Hi and the baby are at peace. There's this one moment where they're, and then it's just gone. That's it. That's all they get.
I tend to wonder, like, if that scene that you're just like telling John Goodman, he's like, well, just do something, you know? And then,
Like scream, just scream.
It's like when you pop your head out, just do something, and then he's just like, that's the first thing he thought of. Like that's what I was thinking when I saw that because it's just so ridiculous and over the top. It's like to me that doesn't seem directed, and he's like, let's just keep screaming through this entire.
Especially
scene,
right
because
outside
after
the
that,
The prison.
the prison,
Yeah.
which is very funny because
Yeah.
you want them to be as quiet as possible.
Yeah.
But they're
And
like
the prison's clearly in the
you
background.
visibly see it.
But that's one of the reoccurring things in the Coen Brothers is the howling fat man.
Yeah.
Miller's Crossing especially. There's
Barton
a great,
Fink. Yeah.
there's a there's great scenes where, when he goes to pop that dude in Miller's Crossing and all of a sudden the dude in the background's like it's a reoccurring thing.
Oh yeah, and John Goodman and Barton Fink the whole time he's just, especially towards the latter half, he's just screaming at
Dude,
the camera.
he should have gotten an Oscar
At this point, I'm
for
surprised.
that performance in Barton Fink. Shit.
Gail and Evel, they go in the gas station bathroom, putting the pomade in their hair. They steal a car.
I love that grease
They take
scene,
off.
bro.
It
That
Looks
scene is
so
awesome.
gross too.
That shit looks so
That-
nasty.
when Evel runs out,
yeah.
and Gail gets like you can still
Yeah.
see it in his hair. What is it? Station wagon. Look
Yeah,
pretty good.
I
too.
love that scene, man. That scene was fucking funny as shit.
And there's like 3 or 4 there's 3 or 4 cuts in this movie where people are getting into cars and they're having to run to get in the car. Like it's the cop does it, Hi does it, Evel does it,
Mm-hmm.
or John Goodman does it, whatever.
Mhm.
When they get the
The
station
brothers.
wagon. Yeah.
And-
So, sorry, that was leading to what you're about to say.
Oh yeah. So then they show up at Ed and Hi's. I'm gonna have a hard time not calling him Hyde.
Just call him HI.
HI. They show up at HI and Ed's house. And of course, Ed doesn't want him there,
Oh yeah.
but
This is
they
funny.
stay for the night. Of course, and John Goodman's character kind of busts HI's balls a little bit, saying like, who runs the show? You on a short leash, all that shit, right?
Who wears the pants in this? Somebody said, who wears the pants in this relationship?
Immediately he's emasculating
Yeah,
in
uh-huh.
front of his
And he's
prison
also,
buddies.
well, they're suddenly in question. It's just like, welcome home, son. Where's been?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, we took him to see his parents. Oh, I thought your parents were dead.
I thought your parents was dead.
Yeah.
questioning everything.
But they don't get it yet. I mean, they don't get it. They're just asking questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gale is completely in judgment the entire time.
Yeah.
He's questioning
He's
everything.
questioning, yeah.
And of course, Evel doesn't give a shit.
He's just there.
What a wonderful character, too, by the way. What a perfect performance.
The only time you ever see that I've ever seen that actor, I forget his name.
William
play a
Forsythe.
comedic role.
Play a
You've
comedic
never
role.
seen him play a comedic
He's
role.
always like
Yeah.
a tough guy.
Oh yeah, he's in Stone Cold.
He is in Stone Cold. He was Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, he's always played tough asses.
Steven Seagal, Alfred Justice.
That's right. Williams Forsythe. He's always played tough asses. Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean JR like TV show?
and he looks so gross. This is one time you don't really see him with any facial hair too. So he just looks. He definitely was made for a beard.
Yeah.
Or a mustache.
He was in Dick Tracy.
He was in Dick Tracy.
Oh,
he
yeah.
was. He was.
Who did he play in Dick
You're
Tracy?
right. He was.
Shit, I forgot about that.
He was in Dick Tracy.
Was he the flat top guy?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Gotta dance.
What's the
I
dude's
think he
name
did.
again?
Doing it
play-
wrong.
I think he did play flat top.
Eiler, what's his name?
William Forsythe.
I think he played flat top.
You gotta dance your ass off. Sorry, I'm just thinking about Al Pacino.
He was flat top.
He might have been Mumbles.
So later that night, H.I. has a nightmare about the lone biker of the apocalypse.
Another Greek homage
Yes.
or whatever. Was it what prophetic dreams?
Yeah,
That's
the,
what we
the
call it, right?
prophetic dreams, the epiphanies started
Yeah,
coming.
yeah. And so you could hear. I don't know. Seems to be like what did they call it again? Not the sirens.
Oh shit! I know.
They sing in the back of
Yeah.
the Greek dramas. What?
Mhm.
What
Greek
did they call it?
choir, yeah.
But yeah, you could hear that.
Yeah.
Like it. Whatever. Anyway. But anyway, yes. So he's having these prophetic dreams, right?
Yes.
So after the dream, we go into Nathan Arizona's house.
Hold
and
on.
the FBI
I'm sorry. Can we go back to that dream sequence? I thought that was pretty dope. I want Matt to break down how they did that camera angle, man, off Leonard's bike all the way up to the ladder to the lady. How did they do that shot?
Okay, all
that
right.
shot is fucking awesome.
Now, I've heard about this rig. I was told about this rig, but every time I look at it,
Mm-hmm.
I still marvel at it, and it still doesn't quite make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
From what I was told, they took the camera and they built a rig with 2x4s
The
where there's a
2x4 rig.
2x4 running this way, and then 2x4s running this way.
What ways are we talking?
All right, so you've got one going across this direction, and then two going this way. So it's like an H.
Big H.
Big H. Okay.
Okay, and so the camera is mounted in the center. And then you got the two runners here
Mhm.
that are carrying the camera. And then I guess we're talking about 87, so I'm not exactly sure what extra options they had for focus. So it was probably, it looked wide,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they, got it to like an like 11 or 16 or I don't know.
Yeah, there's like
22.
no depth of
Yeah,
there's like
so,
no depth of field in
so
that
the
shot.
shit's in
so
focus.
Mhm.
Everything's in focus, right? So they don't have to sit there and sweat focus.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, the stability of it still marvels me. It doesn't look like people are running.
Yeah.
That's what I was told was done. So that's how they were able to take it up and over. But see, if you get the lens too long, you're going to see way too much bobble.
Yeah.
So what I'm wondering is, when they went up and then they went to the ladder, that's where I get lost.
Thought that was awesome.
I think it's a
don't-
cut
Well, they are also good. They're also good at burying cuts because, like in the Big
because it goes
Lebowski,
because
when
it goes to the sorry.
sorry, no, well, they cut to high, going like huh, huh, but those still look
Yeah, so-
like in the same shot. So
Right.
maybe they did.
There's
that.
some invisible cuts that you don't even think about.
All right,
Yeah.
do you remember the scene in Big Lebowski where Jesus sticks his finger in the air and the
Yes.
camera moves around him and then it swirls off, right? And then it ends up on John Goodman and Buscemi and the all the dude and all that.
There's like 3 cuts.
Yeah, but there's a cut in the swish pan,
Right.
and if you don't know what we know, you're never going to see it.
Yeah.
But you will see it if you've done any editing. You'll see it.
But I will say the camera techniques and stuff that they're implementing that was what they were using from Sam Raimi. Both of them work together on these camera rigs and stuff when they're low budget days.
Mhm.
So these 2 movies, Evil Dead 2 and Raising Arizona, they're best friends working together,
They're passing notes.
Shit.
passing notes to one another.
Mhm.
So this kind of work as bookends to one another,
Mhm.
like technique, style, camera movements.
You
you're
can
looking
see
at
them
that.
repeated between the 2 films,
Right,
but just they're more polished in Raising Arizona, where they're more chaotic in Evil
Right.
Dead 2.
right.
But again, brilliant. And the first time I saw it, I was like, it was before I made films, so I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
Leonard Smalls is chasing Edwina through the rungs.
Mhm.
There's like a fence here and a house there, and she's got the baby and she's running from him. You really didn't see that before that. That was just brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when it was on HBO, I would go back to watch it because I loved to watch the crazy shit before
Yeah.
I knew what I was looking at.
Tarantino said that Evil Dead 2 and Raising Arizona would be film guys of the same age. You're about the same age. That was y'all's movies. Like,
Yeah.
if you were getting into film right then, that was what those movies were transformative.
They're the ones that spoke to you.
They're like,
yeah.
who made these movies? Oh, they were all low budget. Oh, they didn't have much to work with. They're guys my age making these things.
Yep.
This, that, and the camera moved like that. Movies didn't look like that.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, this is the transformative moment that you can make movies.
That was Gen X's
Right,
contribution.
right. Y'all moved the camera. You picked it up. Huh.
Inspired by the
Yeah.
the Coppolas and the Spielbergs and the rule breakers
Yeah.
from the 70s
Yes.
led to this sort of thought.
Mm-hmm.
And probably Temple of Doom.
Oh, yeah.
The camera did some moving
Oh,
in
that's
Temple of Doom.
some
It
slick
sort of
moves.
started to open up people's minds. And Lynch definitely helped with that. He would put the camera in places and keep it there.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kubrick, of course, but Kubrick was much slower.
Oh yeah.
But
Then
anyway.
George Lucas with the clock wipe, you know?
Thank you, Corey.
Yep.
Thank you, Corey.
So what happened after the dream?
We go to Nathan
After the
Arizona's
dream,
house.
They all sat down and watched Empire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ruminated how good
No,
it was. It's kind of crazy.
No, they watched Jedi because they wanted Ewok. The wide angle lenses.
Ewok.
The wide angle lenses.
Asshole.
The wide angle lenses on the Ewoks really
Sold them as real
really
things.
bring out the trauma of the the Empire attacking their home. You know,
When Endor got destroyed, I was
Yeah.
heartbroken.
All I think is the little Ewok, like, reaching over to this little buddy who's dead.
Oh yeah, that part was always
Aw.
sad. I always got sad about that one.
They shot that on a wide-angle lens.
I was
Anyway.
glad.
I was wondering how they filmed that shot.
Don't worry, you can just put more stuff back in that little teddy bear and sell it. You're fine.
yeah, it's totally inspired by Evil Dead
Ugh.
and Raising Arizona.
So we're at Nathan Arizona's house. He's
Bad
talking
boys.
to the police and the FBI. He's angry with them.
Well, you get another display of your Coen-esque characters.
Yeah.
Your very two-dimensional FBI characters. Your two-dimensional fingerprint guy. They're great. But they're in all Coen movies.
Oh, every one.
But the biker, he shows up and he's watching in the background. Like, he pulls up to the house. Now, what does that have to do with anything? I mean, it just kind of sets him up. Because he was presented to us in a dream.
In a dream.
Yes. Well, the rest
Now
of
he's here.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was real. I thought
part
he
of-
was in his dream.
part of that, the dream is still like this, and that kind of is a carry through for the rest of the movie. How much is its reality and everything like that? How much is that still collectively there? Obviously, it's still part of the narrative, but is this a monster? Is this a demon from hell? The rest of
Right.
the movie, we're supposed to wonder what this is.
Wonder if he's real or not. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it goes back to the Greek thing. Yes,
Yeah.
he's real.
Yeah.
He's not real.
But the cartoony logic at that point, if you're not on board, guess what? Strap in. It's gonna get Looney Tunes for the rest of the movie.
And I'm going to bring up Star Wars.
Nice.
This is the way.
When Nathan Arizona is talking to the cops and the police officer. He's got the police officer on one side, the FBI on the other side, right? The cop's asking these stupid questions. He's like, what's your name? He's like, well, no one's going to buy, furniture from a guy named
Nathaniel Huffhines. You were
Okay,
originally born Nathaniel Huffhines.
They asked him, like, what kind of jammies was he wearing? He's like, ones with Yoda on them. Is that not what he said?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes,
No,
that's what
he
said.
was like, what was the child wearing? He goes, I don't know. He was wearing his damn jammies. Well, what they had him, I don't know, Yodas and shit. And that's when he breaks into his tirade.
Yeah.
Which is a great tirade.
Yeah.
Also, I love Arizona's job. He sells furniture that hasn't been finished yet.
Yeah.
And he's always a salesman.
Yeah.
And he's always a hard ass.
Yeah.
But you can tell he's acting the part.
Yeah.
Not just in the movie, but that, well, if I'm going to run this place, I'm going to be the hard ass. I'm going to come down there, I'm going to kick some butt.
And he too thinks Nathan Jr. is the one that was taken.
Yes.
It's Nathan Jr., I think.
I think. Yeah. that
Everyone's
made me
always
laugh.
thinking, I think.
Again,
Again, circular.
little
Yeah.
Coen loops.
Might
They're
have been
always
Barry.
doing it.
As Lucas would say, like poetry. Circular.
Just want to double check. We're recording, right?
Yes, we're
Yeah.
recording.
This is the way.
We go from Nathan Arizona's house. The biker is pulled up, and now I don't know how he found it, but he goes to the gas station where the Gail and Evel were at, and he just rides his bike through the bathroom door. And this has to look like the cheapest fucking set. I don't know if anyone noticed, but the urinal is so high on the wall. Like, Isla, you're not pissing in this fucking urinal.
Oh, I can't reach it.
Like, the bottom of the urinal comes up to the door handle on the
I
door.
didn't even notice that.
I didn't either.
I didn't notice it.
It's like,
Talls only.
yeah. It's like my balls are resting on porcelain if I'm pissing. It's fucking just like, what the fuck is this?
I
That is-
didn't notice
just a
that.
low
Like, when
doorknob.
the bike hits the door falls down, the fucking wall shakes.
Some production designer made that, and they're like, man, ain't no one going to notice.
Yeah.
Beasley's going to notice it 40 years later.
Well, we can't shoot it again. Cut it in.
You ever watch Martin? Every time they walk in and out the fucking front door, the whole goddamn set wall shakes.
Oh my god.
It's like Buzzsaw's chainsaws in Running Man.
Yeah.
They're cardboard. When he busts in for the first time, the blade on the chainsaw just goes blah, blah, blah.
After he mentioned that, now I can't stop seeing it.
Right, but see, then it just didn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, and Lethal Weapon. There's another one when they go to jump off the roof and the plastic handcuffs break, and they only get one take on the slow mo, so the two stunt guys just hold hands.
Whee!
And you don't care. Now people would be like, I saw the coffee cup. Back then, you were just glad to see a movie that was cool.
Before the biker goes to the bust into the bathroom, Nathan Arizona talks to the press. He also plugs his store.
Of course.
Yeah. So then it goes to the biker.
Every chance he get, he plugs. But go ahead.
ABC, man. Always be closing.
Gay.
So then we go. We're into the HI. He's telling both the brothers that they need to leave for the day because they're having visitors over.
We're having some decent friends over.
Edwina comes in. We're having some decent folk. They're so decent. We're about to find out how decent they are.
Whoops.
Terrible people.
But again, leading to another one of the most classic comedy cartoon scenes of all time. Like, I mean, when they show up, like Frances McDormand comes on like a hurricane.
Oh.
For the short amount of time she's in there, she's hilarious. She's amazing. She's so over the top.
Mm-hmm.
Her, Dot is her character name. And her husband is named Glenn, which is HI's foreman where he works.
And he's a guy you don't want to be buddy with. You could just tell.
I like him trying to tell the Polish joke.
Well,
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He's such an idiot putz.
Yeah. He's just middle management.
Yes, exactly. The person you would just hate to have as a boss.
Like, oh man, shut the fuck up.
But the bit with the kids, okay.
They got put on
You've got the camera following the one kid that's just going through the house beating on shit. Other kids are breaking things, throwing stuff
One
around.
kid writing fart on the wall.
Yeah,
and
bro,
then he
okay.
fucking throws the jelly beans at him.
All right. But when he's like that Buford, he's a sly one. He already knows his ABCs. And so you're thinking something, right? And they tilt up, and there's this kid with this shit on his face. He's writing fart on the wall with this kiss my ass look on his face. Like, watch this. Hit the deck, boy. But I love it when he throws the jelly beans, but then High's like, Jesus, what the hell? You know? And then the kid that's spraying his pants. You wet yourself. You wet yourself. And does the dad like discipline him? No, he just thinks it's cute.
That's funny shit.
And High is just taking heavy amounts of abuse from these horrible children. Like when they go outside, there's a little girl with the patch on her eye, like digging in the Jello. And who does she throw it at? She throws it at High.
Right.
So all three cuts you see of him is just
Poor
some
High,
shit's
man.
it. And he's getting hit with shit from Frances McDormand and Holly Hunter. And then he's getting hit with Jello from this kid. And he's just
take it.
abused.
Yeah.
You know.
They was giving it High.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's the
Elevating all the stress and anxiety you already had.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
HI is asking him about, telling him about how, how you keep your marriage spontaneous and going. And this is where Glenn, is Glenn, right? Make sure I got his name.
Yeah.
Right. It's Glenn. All right. So it's where he,
you know this or not, but Dot thinks you're cute. But his reaction, where he just does like the buzzard from the Bugs Bunny cartoon, like no.
But mom.
Again, cartoonish.
Right?
but what would you do? Some guy you have over for lunch
That you don't like, and his horrible family.
wants to wife swap with you.
I'm talking about sex, boy. I'm talking about wife swapping.
And he called him a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He
right.
said to swing. Doc and I are swingers.
What do you got to do?
Well, High's reaction's great. He goes from,
I'm about to bust.
he flips his switch, so what does it say?
What was the line? Keep your hands off
Keep
my
your
dick.
goddamn hands off my wife. But, he truly loves her.
Yeah.
That's the one thing he's got, and this guy flipped his switch.
All right.
But the greatest thing is he punches him, right? and then they cut, and like High has to walk like 10 feet to get to him. It's like
That's one hell of
it's
a
like he
punch.
just knocked the clean shit out of it.
So I mean, you believe it like later when Glenn comes back and he's got like the fucking
The
thing
neck-
on his
and
nose
the neck
he's got
brace.
the neck brace on. Like, I mean, he knocked that dude.
Well, he also ran into a palm tree, right? Because it wasn't a cactus. Did you ever notice that?
There's a palm tree.
It's like, you crazy, boy. You crazy. And then he hits a tree.
because it's their paradise, man.
But I don't ever remember seeing a palm
I
tree.
don't remember seeing the tree.
Only time I ever see it, I think, is part of some of the
Maybe.
promotional
Okay,
material.
because I thought it was a cactus the first time I thought I just assumed it was a cactus, but I watched it later in life and I was like,
It's a palm
is
tree.
that a palm tree? But yeah, so that happens.
A little bit of paradise. Now, believable that he would get the shit punched out of him. Also believable that he would also try to say it hurt more than ever and try to sue him later.
Yeah.
He's
Of course.
that type. You could definitely see it. Yeah.
So H.I. and Ed are in the car. He won't tell what happened, but he knows he's going to get fired. They stop at a convenience store for diapers,
Huggies.
Huggies.
Yes.
Nathan needs some Huggies. I'll be out directly.
So this is where H.I. decides to rob the store.
With a great series of cuts. He gets the pantyhose, he gets the Huggies, he pulls up the shirt.
Great camera shots in that scene.
Yep.
In that scene, man.
Wake up, son.
Yeah, man. Them camera angles is awesome.
So what you're seeing here, going from that last scene, is you're looking at it from this is him he's been in chaos. So the only thing he knows best, he's finding control in that. And that's robbing, and that's what he's going back to. He
Yeah.
needs a little levity in his life.
Mhm.
So that's why we get into this incredible sequence.
She's sitting there with Nathan Jr. and she's reading, the nursery rhyme or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's what
It's one of the darkest.
well, no, it's the three pigs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, I'll blow your house in. Okay, all right. So I love how High, and you get the one thing with the gun. He's obviously good with the gun. He knows how to handle the gun. But that, wake up, son. I'll be taking these Huggies and, whatever cash you have in the register.
Mhm.
But, and then it cuts back to her with this great shot. It's like, huff and I'll puff. And she looks up and he's robbing the store.
Uh-huh.
And I'll blow your house in.
Mm-hmm.
Just perfect. Great.
Hurry it up. I'm in Dutch with the wife.
Filmmaking above the level of what you're looking at.
Mhm.
And if you're smart enough to see it, or if you're tuned in enough to the story, you're going to see it.
Mm-hmm.
But then, the great moment when that happens, and then you son of a bitch!
Son of a
Hey man,
bitch.
hurry up! I'm at odds with the wife.
Son of a bitch.
And he's saying it to this guy like it's a common thing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm at odds with the wife. But it's almost like the guy's supposed to get it. Like, hurry up, dude! Wife's mad.
Hey, the wife, man, hurry up.
You son of a bitch! Gets off car, takes off, which leads to the great thing that she hears the sirens, the cops come rolling in. But it's the moment where he's staring out the glass and he's kind of out of it, right? And then the kid with the friar hat on and all the zits has a gun that's
Pulls
like
out an awesome
Yeah.
ass.
It
He pulls out a Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
I love that scene, man. Is that a pullback shot? Is that called a pullback shot when they pull back and you saw the barrel of the gun? and
Was
you
it not a
started blasting
Vertigo?
them? Thought that was fucking
I-
awesome.
No, I don't think it's quite. It's just
Just a push in
just
with
a
a
wide angle lens
That's a
pulling
wide
off
angle
the,
shot.
pulling
Shit
off
was
the
awesome,
gun.
bro.
But this starts another thing where so many rounds are fired at High.
Mm-hmm.
But when the cops roll up, there's just the constant blasting of the gun. They've gone through the six
Hanging out the
bullets.
window.
Just do. And then I love the falling out of the cop car when it stops. Just again adding to the madness of it. But it's him with pantyhose on his head, and in the Huggies under one arm, just huffing it down the road, and it's classic. It's great, and then everything that's starting to come after him. But the leap over the fence,
the dogs.
and then to
The
the dog, there's just
dogs.
breaking, it, all the time with the but then it stops and just that. But then it adds the element of the dog, which is how much more are they going to turn up the heat on this
Mhm.
boiling water?
Mm-hmm. It makes you think about like all the other times he's had these circumstances. Like how many times has he gone through these types of robberies, not having his wife there?
Because in the beginning,
Yeah.
one of the robberies he accidentally locks his keys in the car.
Yeah.
Take off
And
running.
just how much
Yeah.
this calamity has been a part of his life.
Did you notice Then he tries to get in through the window, but the window's rolled up. So he's like, but all right. So
Everyone's got guns too, which is incredible.
and they're just blam, 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 blam. But the roll up on the old guy, right? You know, and the son, you got a panty on your head. You know, great line. You drive fast. And of course, all the old man does is scream because at every turn he's gonna either hit dogs or cops or something. You know, with this just again mayhem.
Mm-hmm.
But I love how they I mean, he blasts out the back window.
Oh,
Like it's just shh, and then doesn't matter if there's a civilian driving. He's
just screaming the whole time.
just blasted at him. But then I love the
cashier blows out the front windshield, right? And then the
Yes.
truck
Yeah.
slams on brakes. HI goes flying out into the.
well, wait, the
front
cops
yard.
blow out the back windshield.
He throws
The
at the
convenience store worker blows out the front
front.
windshield in the gnarliest, like it just tears it apart. But then it's slamming on the brakes, flying out of the front of the car, and then through the house shit
front. Oh yeah, get all the foot race through the housing.
with the dogs,
With the dogs.
cops,
I like we join the dog race at some point. Like the cameras
where they
low with
start
them.
the other. Well, I love the cutaway to like the collie or something like that. And the dog's like, "Hey, what's going on?"
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's one dog, then it's two
All
dogs.
the dogs,
and that little bitty
man.
dog that
That's
comes in.
awesome. That's an awesome
And
shot.
and you start getting like multiple narratives inside this chase. Like, all right, now let's cut to the dogs,
Yeah.
what they're doing. All right, let's cut back to what the convenience store is doing.
Yep.
What's she doing? You know, it's fun. It's just
Yeah, and you don't see
spectacle.
it. You don't see shit at that level in the comedic level. You don't ever see that.
Ah, man.
not even.
This scene like really stood out to me when I was like a kid.
Oh,
Like,
hell yeah.
I was like blown away as a kid. Like I couldn't really understand what it was at the time.
Yeah.
I know now, but man,
But
Just
the-
imagine cutting this on film.
Oh Jesus. Well, okay, but that leads to the moment where they shoot and the Huggies fly out of High's hand, and you know, all the shit goes on. So he's got to get more Huggies, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what does he do?
runs
He
to the
goes-
grocery store.
Runs to the
Goes to
grocery
the
store.
grocery store.
I love that scene.
Now,
I got one gripe with that scene. So he's running through the grocery store. He steals the Huggies. The guy who works at the grocery store has a double barrel shotgun.
Yeah.
Okay, he's running out. He's shooting at HI. It's like bam, 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 bam. I was like, you only got 2 fucking shells.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you show him just putting-
Cartoons.
dude, that was established well
Yeah.
before. When they're after him before he goes in there, that cop shoots that 6-shooter like 12 times,
Yeah.
and it's like pow, 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 pow. It's,
But I didn't see the cop load 6 bullets in, then shoot at 12. You showed me that guy putting 2 shells in. Why are you showing me him putting 2 shells in?
It's a cartoon.
All right. Another couple of cool things about the supermarket is, as soon as he's in the supermarket, the music is still the same, but it's Muzak.
Oh yeah.
So it's a but I love one thing. All right. So when the guy in the grocery store shoots at him, right? You know, and High stops.
He's so calm.
But then he looks at him like, dude,
Yeah.
like, really? You know?
Don't screw up this.
And even when he runs off, he's still like, man.
What are they trying to say with every customer in the grocery store is a woman with curlers? What is that about?
I don't know. Arizona was very the state of
Scary
Arizona was very
women with-
mad about this movie. By the way, they did not enjoy how they were portrayed.
Pussy.
The governor at the time was like disowning the film.
Arizona had a problem with the movie?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. They did not. Like how they were
Wow, I
portrayed.
didn't
They-
know
They're
that.
not buffoons. They felt like they were being portrayed as buffoons. So
I mean, the
Well, they
accent.
do-
I
they
mean,
do
the
live in
accents.
Arizona.
The southern accents does throw you off. That's why I asked. in
Well,
the
it's
beginning,
not. It's not
where's
even.
this film? Like,
It's not even it's not a Southern accent. It's not like even a Texan accent. It's something else.
yeah,
It's different. Now they're definitely country ass people,
yeah.
but like they're taken into another. Like
It's-
it's pushed past that.
It's
Yeah.
kind of like just slow.
Hillbilly.
But they're all speaking a little more intelligent than.
the, your regular
Yeah, they
hillbilly.
must- yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, using bigger words.
Your-
It's like they
your regular hillbilly. You know what I mean?
mean? Like
Beverly Hillbilly.
Like if you're a Southern, you tend to like slur
Nine.
things together. You put things
Or you
together.
talk slower.
They talk slow. And everything is pronounced.
Right.
That's what they're doing.
Antiquity.
It's because they're from LA.
Yeah, they're from LA. They're from
It's all
LA.
shot in L.A. About like those Ewoks.
Like, come here.
Like if you're like real Southerner, you'd be like you'd say, "Did you eat?
What?
Did you eat?
Yeah, G.
Did you eat?" Well, they, high HI would probably say,
Have you had sustenance?
Right,
But see, like it sounds more intelligent.
right.
Well, but I've actually met people that talked like that with the Southern accent. You're like,
Whoa.
yeah, well, I'm from
It's like-
Mississippi.
it's-
you don't run up on them
everything's
that
like
often.
pronounced and slowed
Where
down.
he learned that word?
But one of the best chase scenes probably ever filmed, other than the Millennium Falcon landing in the asteroid. But,
Okay.
you know,
All right, the first Born Identity,
Great chase.
the dude with the scooter,
Oh yeah.
where we're like fighting with the books and the towels and shit.
So French Connection, Born Identity, Raising Arizona, Star Wars Empire Strike Back, asteroid scene.
Okay, let's just. All right, he gets out of the grocery
That's
store.
in order of how bad to good.
Ed picks him up. We have some dialogue.
Well, all right,
She gives him shit for robbing the store, and this is where he's like, "Well, Ed accepts me. You need to accept me too. I'm from a long line of frontiersmen." And
he's mansplaining at that point.
Yeah.
We're leaving out one thing though, is when Edwina hears the gunshots. She loves high.
Yeah.
Hang on, Nathan Jr. We're gonna go pick up Nettie. Right. So she's part of this too.
Mm-hmm.
She does come through in the end.
Yeah.
So like, we kind of left that out, but that is also another important part of the chase.
Yeah.
Incredible with his little car seat
Oh, dude,
weaving.
dude, and the baby. They said that kid was amazing to work with.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't believe what they got out of the kid.
That's awesome.
Especially like the scene, when they first get him home and they sit him down and he's on the couch and they're in the two chairs and he's like they were like he was like that the whole time, which is unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times you've shot with toddlers, but bro,
never.
oh god. Well, it's
Whenever-
not the toddlers. The toddlers are great. You can do peekaboo with them, and like if there's a dog or something, you're like they're cute because they're petting the dog. They're cute, right? It's the parents. Oh, Kyle. It's ooh.
While he's kind of like, this is who I am. Just get over it. But he's like, turn right here, sugar. Like right here. He's still sweet to her.
Mm-hmm.
And she kind of does this what I would say overselling, like the way she talks.
Everything's changed.
Everything's changed. Yeah, it's really weird. It's kind of like when she pulled up, it's like, "Oh, Baron!" Like it's just weird.
We got a child now. Everything's changed.
Anyway, he picks up the Huggies and then they drive off.
Well, then what?
The
they're
road's
talking-
wet
Wait, hold
in the
on.
desert.
They're basically talking about what you have to do to keep a family structure.
Yeah.
Right. And he's trying to explain himself, and then you see that the situation is broken. This ain't no way to raise a family. Opens up the door, picks up the Huggies for the baby. This ain't Ozzy and Harriet.
I love that scene, man. That's an awesome shot too.
I love the scoop up, and the
Scooping up
drive
that,
up.
yeah, I like that.
When they get back to their trailer, Ed tells Gail and Ebel that they need to leave, that they're a bad influence.
In full force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, I ain't got nothing against you, but y'all are a bad influence. I like John Goodman. He like sits up. He's like, well, we didn't mean to influence anybody.
John Goodman.
So she takes the quilt off of Ebel and she goes to bed. And this is where
Wait. So when they come home to their own house,
they drank a lot of fucking beer.
there's beer everywhere, and they're the
What was they eating again? I forgot.
Well, no, that what you gotta wait. They had a
Yeah.
bun
Cheese
cake and chicken, fried chicken.
That's
when
what it
when
was.
he got it out of
fried
the
chicken.
fridge.
Yeah.
They're sitting there you could smell them. Like if you've ever been around people that drank that much, that you could know that the room smells. You could smell that scene, and they're disgusting. They're like he's got his drawers on,
Yeah.
and they're not even really conscious. They're just like. That's how shit hammered they are.
Well, he sobers
That's
up pretty
what-
quick when he talks about his plan, but
Yeah, but still, that's when they roll. That's what they roll into. That's what they come home to after that.
Gail starts to tell HI about his plan to rob this farmer's bank.
Mm-hmm.
He says, like, I can tell you ain't got a lot. There's something going on with y'all. Let me guess, it's money. And he's like, well, I did just lose my job.
You're young and you got your health high. What would you want with a job? Love that line.
They pitch it.
And he
This is where they
says-
go to the refrigerator. He gets the chicken and the
the bun cake
out.
and more beer and like 5 beers still on the little thing. But it's he's basically trying to convince High of what he is, and he kind of wins him over,
Yeah.
which leads to the weirdest part of the film.
Why you say that?
Well, it's the only time you don't like I don't like HI.
The decision he makes.
Well, but he doesn't make the decision. He writes the
He
letter.
writes the
And
letter.
he passes out,
Hmm.
so she never sees it. So there's this whole scene where you're like, whoa, he's gonna go do this, but he never does.
Mm-hmm.
He just writes the letter, but she never sees the letter. Nothing becomes of it. It's just
I didn't realize he passed out.
well, obviously or something because
he wakes up.
yeah, and the letter's underneath him, and there's balled up paper around him. Because I examined that a few times.
Yeah.
Not when I last watched it. That's been a problem with me, or not a problem, but like a weird break in the film with me ever since I first saw it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think, he's the narrator for our film, but he doesn't really talk about his own personal self-reflections inside what he's feeling like with around all these characters. So the one time he does is in this note, but he never delivers it because it's always still internalized. He never is going to say those things out loud because he wouldn't want to hurt the relationships that he has. But those are still the things that he feels. So I could see that being the interscope
The
of
way to do it,
right?
Which also gives his character way more depth.
Yeah, there's a deeper guy
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
but
exactly.
it's like he's writing in his journal in a way.
This buffoon is
He's
poetic.
Poetic buffoonery.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking he wrote that letter just in case he didn't make it or they'll go to jail or something. Or that's what I always thought. I just thought he was just letting his feelings out just in case it gets fucked up, and then she reads the letter.
If something were to happen to
if
him,
something were to happen,
if he were to die,
I took it as like he's leaving, and this is like his goodbye letter. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Or that
it could
But
be a mixture
like
of all
I
that.
can't counter my nature. This is who I am.
Right.
Well, he's also doing probably the first time he's ever doing a robbery that could lead to his true death.
Right.
And
I
this,
didn't get that.
well, you can see it maybe in that way of like, if this was a goodbye, this would be the way.
No,
because
because
he robs convenience stores, not banks. It's like
right.
he's leveling
but he goes,
up.
I'll send
look
you
at it that
money.
way.
Have you curse my name? Like I don't think he plans on dying. I just think he plans on being gone.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And he might go to a big jail instead of a small jail.
Right. I don't know. I've watched that scene several. That's the only time I stopped that movie and back it up and been like,
Well, it seems like you can interpret it so many different
Yeah.
ways, though. Yeah. Thank you.
So the biker shows up to unpainted Arizona. He's waiting in the office for Nathan Arizona, and as soon as Nathan Arizona walks in, he's like, "You got a fly problem."
this place is climate controlled. That's what.
And then he kind of he's shaking him down. He's like, $25,000 the reward, but I think 50.
Because black market.
Basically, he's
sell
like,
that
sell
baby.
your baby.
Yeah, he told him that he'll
get more
sell the
from
baby.
Baby.
They
Yeah,
established earlier when Glenn is talking to High and he's like, "Is something wrong with his semen?" and they want to adopt.
Mm-hmm.
And so that also establishes another part of the story that we kind of left out. So
Who says semen?
Glenn does all the time. See, there's something wrong with my semen.
No, but what's that soundbite from? All right.
Continue.
So he said he was gonna sell the baby.
He's going to sell them on the black market.
Sell them on the black market for more money.
And there's a sort of a standoff between Nathan Arizona and Leonard Smalls.
And Leonard,
There's the moment where Smalls stands up, does like this right in Nathan Arizona's face, but Nathan Arizona doesn't back up, but he catches the fly.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it says this guy is serious.
Mm-hmm.
Catches the fly right in his face.
Right.
And then we go straight into H.I.'s house. He's waking up from writing the note. There's a knock at the door, and it's Glenn. And he's,
Wait, but Nathan thinks that Leonard took the baby. Remember, he was like, "I think you're full of shit. I think that you the one that took my child."
Yeah. They had their confrontation.
Uh-huh.
Right. How do I know it's not like a shakedown?
Right.
So Glenn shows up H.I.'s house. It basically says, we know where that baby came from.
And that motivates their reason to want the baby.
Right.
Yeah.
Because there's something wrong with his semen, and Dot wants another one because those are too big to cuddle.
Gail and Evel overhear this. So as soon as H.I. goes back in the house,
They grabbed the baby.
well, they attack H.I. They tie him up.
Yeah.
Well,
Kick
they're
his-
fighting
no,
a little
there's-
bit.
Yeah, they kick his ass.
The cartoonish
okay,
way of
very
fighting.
cartoonish
But
way.
they do the great thing where they're fighting inside a trailer home. And
Yeah.
if you've ever been in one, you can see like they're bumping into things. High scrapes his fingers on the ceiling when he goes to hit Gale, right? And then when they go to fight, he like busts his arm through the window and then punches through the wall because it's cheap, shitty material.
When I was watching this scene again, I just started thinking about the Kill Bill Volume 2.
Oh
Yeah, where they're fighting in the kitchen. Or no, what they are. They're fighting in a trailer. That's right.
They're fighting in a trailer, but like, one of the women gets thrown through the wall, and then the other one goes through the hole in the wall, and like there's some confrontation in the bathroom and all that. I was like, this is like right out of Kill Bill.
You think it's an homage?
I think it might be.
At that point, now you got me. Yeah, since he loved that movie so much. Yeah.
Okay, then totally.
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. I mean, Tarantino's classically known for grabbing a shot from everybody.
But that trailer fights are fun.
Yeah. Well, close quarter fights are always cool like that.
Oh yeah.
Evil grabs the cord off the blinds. They tie him up. They take the baby.
One thing though, let's also address Evil and the baby.
Oh yeah, it's
because when the fight goes on, it's like Evil's like the abused little brother that knows what's going on in the room. And what does he do? He takes Nathan Jr. and covers his ear and
ears.
holds him and sits there like a scared little kid.
Yeah.
He's definitely
an important part.
Yeah.
Because like Evil is just completely consumed by the kid.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, hey Gail, he smiled.
He smiled at me.
Yeah.
he's a little brother now.
He falls in love with that kid.
Yeah, he
man.
totally
He does.
But once they like tie him up, and they leave. He tries to like get free, he falls down, and then we get this cool like POV shot of one of them coming back in. You just see their feet, and they grab the baby book.
Mm-hmm.
After completely trashing the house.
Fuck this house up. Fuck that trailer up.
And then another odd Nicolas Cage moment with the scream. I mean, it makes sense, but it's just the way he does it.
Mm-hmm.
Just the I don't know how many trailers you've been in, but I've done it. I've raised my hand up talking about something, and I've hit my fingers on that shit, and I'm like, damn. So I know what it's like. I really, when I got that, I was like, I know what that feels like. So anyway, they take the kid, eyes tied up, boom, falls over.
Ed comes in. She's, I don't want to go on living with you, and we don't deserve him.
Yeah. This is where they start to say maybe we should.
You were right. I was wrong, baby. And he's loading 3 guns as they're doing this, and he's running back and forth. As he loads them, puts them in different places. They're gearing up.
Rescue mission now.
I love to drive.
Well, you sure said something there, partner.
Well, they stop at a gas
They're a
station.
little convenience
This
store.
is the scene where it's like he smiled at me,
Right.
and he's like,
I think
"Oh,
he had himself a little old accident.
yeah, had a little accident."
Well, that's natural.
And then they go to the gas station.
Yep, and he's talking to the old man that works at the gas station, and he gets the balloons. He's like, "Are these funny shapes?"
Balloons. Hey, these blow up into funny shapes at all?
Well, no, unless round is funny.
No, they just blow up circular. I love the old man. 'Cause everyone, no, absolutely. That's so absolute, right?
And he tells him to count to, was it like 720? Was it 820?
825.
825.
And I'm going to come back after 5 just to see if you counting.
That's right. So he walks out. They set the baby on top of the car.
On top of the car. Now, this is where Gale starts bonding with the kid. You see him while Evil's robbing the old man.
Yeah.
Gale's got the baby seat and he's running around in the background. But this is great stuff that the Coens do that add layers to the scene. Because what does that say? That says that Gale has his moment with the kid. And he's starting to be taken by the kid.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's
You didn't
seduced
have
by
to
it.
say it. You just had to see this delightful thing in the background.
Everyone's seduced by it.
Right.
Nathan
Falling for the
Jr.
kid.
Yeah.
So they are driving down the road.
Get this incredible shot.
He talks about the balloons. Gale asks.
They blow up into funny shapes?
No, just circular.
They just circular. It's like, we get it again. And he's like, "Where's the baby?" And then they start yelling at each other.
Well, there's the great cut to the back scene shot like that.
Yeah. Get an incredible shot of that. They both start screaming their heads off.
More screaming.
Yep.
They scream through this whole fucking movie.
Turn back, realizing what they've done, but they're screaming the entire time.
Whole time.
And
But
they're
it's like
speeding down the road. And the baby's sitting right in the middle of the road.
Middle of the road.
And they do the great shot where it just, like Nathan Jr. just sitting in the baby seat, like,
Just chilling.
and then all of a sudden the car's just like right up behind him. But then, of course, what happens? They get out, and Neville's like, "Oh baby,
Promise me we'll never
baby."
leave him again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Becomes nurturing already. So you get this family dynamic already happening again.
191. Oh, bullshit.
You go to H.I.'s house, and the biker, he walks in and he finds the news clipping of the newspaper.
Out of everything in that house,
Yeah.
like the whole house is. He sees that one. I said, how the
He's
fuck
got
did
that
he find
gift.
that?
He's a
got that
tracker.
gift.
He
He's a
says he's a tracker. So, I mean, it's-
Hitman.
I'm a tracker.
he talks very soft. I'm a is he not in Ernest Goes to Jail?
Sure is.
Yeah.
All right.
One of my favorite films as well.
And the nose. The nose is hilarious.
Gail and Evil pull up to the bank. You know, Evil's like, well, what are we going to do with the baby? He's like, we'll leave. And Gail's like, leave him in the car. He's like, well, if we go in there and get killed, it'll be weeks before they find the baby. So they take the baby in with them.
And you get one of the most incredible.
John Goodman, he's like, everyone freeze and get down. Well, what
you
is
want us to do there, young feller?
Yeah, what do you want us to do? You want us to freeze or get down on the ground?
They're robbing the gas station all over again.
Yeah.
But you know, and they go through the whole process, right? They do the robbery. They're yakking on. She throws the dye bomb inside there, and
Gail goes, "Where are the tellers? You told us
told
to
me
get
get
down."
down.
Grab the money sacks to get back in their car. They take off.
and they count the money, thinking they're great, and then the same thing happens again, right?
Mm-hmm.
And as they forget the baby, the bomb also
The bomb goes off.
Bomb
They
explodes.
forgot the baby. The
Right.
baby's
Yeah.
not in there when the. Where is the baby?
It's back at the robbery.
Where do they leave it? Inside
bank.
Inside
No,
the
it's
bank.
Yeah.
No, he's outside the bank because
Outside the bank.
Smalls snatches him up because they're both going back to get the baby, and Smalls comes in and,
Baby's in the middle of the road.
He swoops it up.
Okay.
and then puts it on the front of the
Motorcycle.
motor-
This is where everything starts colliding. Yeah.
right. But so as the
Okay, that's right. They're
Yeah.
going down the road. Pain explodes.
that classic
then
cartoon moment where he's trying to get it off of the windshield.
Ed and HI show up, and they're like, "Where's the baby?" And they're like, they realize it's back at the bank. Gail and Neville are like, "Don't leave us here."
we love him.
We
make
love
sure the
him.
baby's
All that
okay.
stuff. They take off. They go to the bank. and
He's
this is
our
where
baby too.
Yeah, he's our baby too.
Everyone's falling in love.
And so they're wheeling back. Smalls grabs the kid, and then that's when the confrontation starts, which is
Right.
another one of the greatest. Is it a fight scene?
I'm gonna call it a fight scene.
It's
It was
but it's
awesome.
a fantastic fight scene with all these crazy dynamic angles, and it starts with the pass by and the flicking of the hand grenade into their vehicle, and then they go into the overhead shot, and then all of a sudden it gets
Pretty.
It's rough.
yeah. Well, there's a sudden as soon as it does that boom down to the car when they both jump out of the car, it gets heavy duty action wise, but also with the music and everything, there's a tension to it
Oh,
that's not that I didn't expect in the movie. They sort of run up the stakes, I guess, with the music and the cuts and the choice of shots, etc.
yeah. If you've kept up with the cartoon aspects at this point, you're fully in, but now we can add elements of drama. That real stakes, they're not going to get this baby back. We don't know. Smalls is the only one not taken back by the baby. He's okay if disposable, whatever happens to the child. So,
But the baby's just chilling.
the baby's just chilling.
Smalls, I've been calling him the biker.
Yeah.
Smalls, he grabs the baby, puts him on front of his motorcycle.
Yeah.
He's shot a shotgun. He's throwing a grenade. The baby's just chilling
Yeah.
on front of a motorcycle.
Apparently, he could not ride a motorcycle in real life, and the first time he goes to pick up the baby, he apparently just ate shit. So
Really?
he had to learn how to ride a bike in this movie and stuff. So
Shit.
yeah, so it's just pretty impressive because it feels like a lot of stunt work happens, but a lot of his camera kind of hiding those little moments because he did not know how to do any of that stuff.
Well, when you get to the fence and the sunlight coming through it on the wall, he's just driving straight, but it's just dynamic shots.
It's just
to
so
make it
dynamic
look that way.
Yeah.
Like once the car blows up, kind of beats the shit out of Nicolas Cage, does he
Oh,
not?
he beats
The
the
demon from
piss
hell,
out of it,
yeah.
dude. Like he just slapping him around.
Yeah, he's brutal with him. He beats the shit right out.
Yeah, he does.
It's like Ed starts walking toward him. I'm getting maybe a little lost here. So it's like car blows up. Nicolas Cage is on the ground. Ed kind of comes in. She's like, I want that baby. Give me that baby, you warthog from hell.
Mm-hmm.
He pulls out the 2 knives.
Mm-hmm.
H.I. pulls out his revolver, shoots one of the knives. Smalls throws a knife at his gun, right?
Mm-hmm.
By this time, Ed has already taken the baby and ran into the bank.
Yes.
Smalls takes after her on the bike,
Just lay down on the floor, young missy.
rides through the bank, right? Goes out back of the bank, goes around, goes down a little alleyway,
Mm-hmm.
and this is where Nicolas Cage hits him with a 2x4 as he comes around the corner, and he tells Ed to go ahead, and this is where we have H.I. and Smalls. They're gonna fight.
And he's beating the shit out of him again.
Yeah. He starts whooping on him again.
Now I love the that look, and the hair's all sticking up. Just,
Now, did you notice? Like, this is the first time I've ever watched this movie. Like, on a big screen, like 4K screen or whatever. It's like the makeup on his face is like really bad.
Well, they're probably out in the desert.
You would never notice it like
Melty
before, but now it's like it looks so clean. It's like I can see like all the seams in the makeup and everything.
It happens.
It's the only scene in this movie where I noticed the makeup.
Well, they didn't think people would have 4K television.
the thing about the fight, like High is done,
Yeah.
and he's like the sacrificial lamb, right? She's gonna get away with the baby, but you don't, the hero's got to win, right?
Right.
It's a David and Goliath almost, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah.
But I just love the fact that, all right, once he throws him away, it's time to waste this fool. And then he's going to go kill Edwina and take the baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the heavy stakes that are outside of the comedy that you're watching. But, when it just sits at her and it's just pushing into him slowly and it just shows it to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I love how Smalls, drops the cigarette and the slobber comes out. But the High's never killed anybody.
This is why he feels bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Given no choice, but he's still a hero
Yeah.
a little bit, regardless of who he is.
Well, he's beating the hell out of H.I. H.I. tried to crawl under a car. He pulls him out, got him in a bear hug. He kind of pulls at his vest, Smalls' vest, and we see they have the same tattoo.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does this irritate Smalls?
Oh,
What's the connection there?
well, they're dark reflections of one another. One is what his life could have been like for one guy.
They're outlaws.
Both of them are.
But
yeah.
one is a good outlaw, one's a bad outlaw.
Yeah, correct.
Maybe?
There's a little bit of that.
So there's like this elevation to the beatdown. It's like, okay, now you've seen my tattoo, so now I'm going to really fuck you up.
Yeah.
And then this is where he kind of
Surprise, motherfucker.
gets the pin out of his grenade that's on his vest.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
But also the lead up to it, he's not just going to kill him. He's going to kill him with 2 shotguns.
yeah.
And then I love, when he figures it out, he's trying to get the shotguns off his fingers. It's a cool shot.
Oh yeah.
But
It's incredible.
I don't like the way the shotguns are on his back, because damn well in a fight, the stocks on each one of those shotguns are smacking him on the side of the head.
Doink doink.
They are.
It looks cool though.
Yeah.
It's cool. No, I think it's for them reflecting on one another.
But he's not of this world.
Oh, you see my tattoo? Like, now I'm upset.
Well, I think it's more about if you go a little bit deeper into some of the stuff with some of the prison tattoo stuff I was researching about. Apparently, that's a kinship in that a lot of prisoners in that area would get similar tattoos. So it seems like they were part of the same quote unquote gang, if you want to get into that level.
Okay.
So it could look like, we're supposed to be
He's
brothers.
he's killing one of his own, or he's beating one
Correct.
of his own.
So we're beating a brother at that point. So it could be that.
It's like 2 dudes with Mason rings fighting each other, realizing they're both Masons.
Yeah. So
I don't really agree, but some people on Reddit were saying that was the movie Leonard was a dream, and it was Nathan Jr. growing up getting revenge for them kidnapping him as a baby.
interesting.
That's what Reddit was saying. Yeah, I don't know where they got that from. They was like,
Like
that's
he's-
him growing up. Yeah.
Like Smalls is supposed to represent if he were to stay with them.
Yeah. That's what some people were saying.
that
They
would
was
make-
like,
that would
nah,
make the
that's
dream
Nathan
sequence
Jr. growing
interesting.
up. Yeah, the dream sequel. That
At
was
the
like that
end.
was all a dream, and that's Nathan Jr. getting revenge back from when they
No,
kidnapped him as a baby.
because all right.
That's
all
what
right,
they were
so when they're driving towards Smalls,
Mm-hmm.
and Holly Hunter goes, something like, do you? He says what's that or something like that. He goes, and then High goes, you see it too.
Yeah.
So we can negate that just with that line right there.
Yeah.
So whatever High was dreaming
Mm-hmm.
made its way into reality. So
Yeah.
it's not like it was from the future.
Yeah.
It was from the now.
Yeah.
He's an out of world character.
Yeah, I was just reading what people were saying, and some
But
people was
they're
like,
full of shit.
Yeah, I didn't agree with it. I was like,
No,
but how do y'all get that? But
he is a Greek character
He is.
from hell.
Right.
Is what he is.
Yep.
So as Smalls
Totally agree.
knocks H.I. back, he's pulled out the pen. He's about to shoot him with the double barrel shotguns. And he shows him, I got the pen in my hand. He's like, I'm sorry.
I love how he says, I'm sorry before
Right.
he kills.
and then what a great explosion. But it being a cartoon,
big.
there's no blood.
Oh, yeah.
Like when Small's boot hits the ground,
just
I
saw
wanted
his
a piece
boot.
of
Yeah,
leg and
uh-huh.
some meat.
Yeah.
It's just the boot.
Yeah, just the boot.
And then the baby boots.
Mm-hmm.
But going back to the tattoo, my mama didn't love me, which they show a couple of times. Just to make him the ultimate evil, I guess, or whatever. But that actually, when the first time I ever saw, I didn't see the movie in the theater, it was on HBO. And when I turned on HBO, all I saw was, I'm sorry. And a guy blowing up and then boots falling on the ground. And then suddenly, like part of the last scene, and I turned it off. I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on here. And that prompted me to watch
Kind of like in
it.
Star Wars where Darth Vader kills Obi-Wan and he just kind of like disintegrates.
Yeah, he
into
just
thin air.
disappears. What is that?
Yeah, there's no flesh, there's no blood, nothing.
I know. And then Corey's mom picked him up from the convention center. He got mustard on his Obi-Wan vest.
H.I. and Ed are bringing Nathan Jr. back to the Arizona family, and Nathan enters the room.
He's putting him back, nestled into his crib.
I think once Nathan realizes like who they are, he handles it a little nicer than I think most people would.
He didn't realize it towards the end, though.
Wait,
when they first got in that room, he
Yeah.
But once he realizes it, he's still
they was the
pretty,
heroes.
He's still
Oh,
pretty cool about it.
Yeah.
And he's also encourages them
Well-
to stay together.
Well, the funny part is when it comes to the $25,000 award, he's like, well, we could do it.
We don't want no reward. We didn't bring him back for money.
We work it that way too.
Blah blah blah, talking about getting furniture to him and stuff like that. You piece of shit. But then all of a sudden he does this real moment where he's like, you did it.
Yeah.
And then there's this understanding.
Because he saw the rings.
Yeah, and he's like, I ain't gonna call the police. Just tell, it's super heartwarming.
Yeah.
Says something like, I wouldn't know what to do if my wife left me. I love her more
Well,
than
no, that leading up to that, but I think that's when he says that. He goes, if she were to leave me, I don't know what I'd do. I do love her so. And it's this moment of reality. And then all of a sudden he goes back to being Nathan Aries, goes, you can go out the way you came in.
Mm-hmm.
But that moment summed up what you're supposed to be. You're going to make it. If you really love somebody, you stick with them. Because he's seen life already. He's had the kids, blah, 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 blah. He's wiser than they are.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's lived a life.
Yeah.
And they're still young.
Yeah.
In love. And he'd do anything to keep that happiness.
High keeps dreaming into the future, and we see Nathan Arizona with a bad, gnarly mullet, and he keeps dreaming further into the future. And what happens further into the future?
their kids come home with their kids for Thanksgiving, all their grandkids, and it's really how if you were elderly, that's how you really kind of.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, with a really kind of corny-looking Thanksgiving table.
Oh, it's everything.
Yeah.
Norman Rockwell-esque.
Right.
I like the plastic chairs.
I like that they never left the trailer. Like they didn't get any better.
Are they still in that same trailer?
The world around them got better, but them.
So he thinks of the future.
So what do they have, like 5 or 6 kids?
Yeah,
raised
they
them
have
in
like
that
5
trailer?
or 6 kids. Yeah.
In that trailer. Like, where would they sleep? I don't know, but
we'll figure it out.
It's pretty fucking nice.
Yeah.
He's dreaming about the future.
It's beautiful.
And so what happens?
And it kind of ends. He's like, well, maybe it was all in Utah.
That's it. It's like
Raising Arizona is kind of has some parallels with Star Wars.
Well, they both happen
In no way, shape, or form.
I think
far
Corey
away
has proved that it does.
I think Corey just
Maybe the Coens should direct a
nerd.
Star Wars movie.
Oh, that'd be.
Whew. The only artistic Star Wars. The only one with any real style, like style, except for the asteroid scene in Empire, I'm being serious, is Rogue One. Rogue One picked all the angles you hadn't seen before.
Oh, Gareth Edwards
Damn
is
it, dude.
Mandalorian's pretty dope.
But no, I'm just talking about as far as artistic filmmaking, like a piece of art. Like Rogue One is the one. It's the
Come
best.
on, what about the yub nub scene? Come on.
Yeah.
What are you even talking about?
Is that where Luke Skywalker's milking an alien?
At the ending of Return of the Jedi is called the Yub Nub scene. It's where there's a song called Yub Nub. And they're singing Yub Nub.
Well, I was.
Y'all hating on Return of the Jedi?
Yes, because it's a piece of shit.
It's not a piece of shit.
It is a total piece of
I'm
shit.
not
It's a
hating
total
on nothing.
repeat. Because I saw it when I was 12.
I'm sure.
Well, I saw it when I was 6, and I loved it.
Okay, great. Your 6-year-old wasn't there when it came in the theater when you'd been waiting on it for 2.5 years, and when you'd seen Star Wars and Empire. You can shut the fuck up, Corey, because I'm for real.
No,
I went and
no
saw
Coen
Jedi.
Soundbite. He came in the.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I went and saw Jedi, and me and my friends went and saw it, and they're like, after the first 20 minutes, as soon as you leave Jabba's palace, we're like, this is dumb.
And this is how we're gonna end our episode on Raising Arizona.
In a desert on a planet far, far away.
No, we're gonna
Like Tatooine.
we're gonna end it on Endor, where it should have been Wookiees. That's where we're gonna end it.
Oh my God.
So we revisited the Coen Brothers. Some of us visited it for the first time. If you've seen other Coen Brother movies, which is your favorite?
I haven't seen as many Coen Brothers movies as you two have, but I would have to go Big Lebowski.
The favorite?
Yeah, if you just had it right now. Not, it doesn't have, it's just right now off the top of your head, what's your favorite?
I would say top 3. Big Lebowski would be number 1. Raising Arizona is number 2, and Fargo is number 3.
Those are good choices. I like those.
Lebowski, Lady Killers, and Raising Arizona.
Very different. Like it.
Hit it, Corey.
Lebowski.
Empire
Oborowar,
Strikes
no.
Back.
Empire Strikes Back.
What was it? Lebowski Strikes Back and Rogue One.
Brother Where Art Thou.
Rogue One. Shoot. I mean, I love No Country for Old Men. I really love Raising Arizona. And I'm going to have to say, I think it goes back and forth between Fargo and Big Lebowski for me. Yeah.
Pick one.
I'm going to say Fargo today.
All right.
Okay, well, the issue is the respect of what they did with Blood Simple. The amount of cash they had. Raising Arizona, another one. Each time they take on a genre, they knock it out of the fucking park. Miller's Crossing.
I love Barton Fink.
Bad Santa.
Barton Fink.
Bad Santa. You son of a bitch.
But like, okay,
They did Bad
them-
Santa?
They produced.
them at,
Oh,
at
okay.
their
Produced it.
full maturity.
Corey, do you hate the Coen Brothers?
No, I don't.
Do you hate Raising Arizona?
No.
What's with all the
I-
shit talk?
Opposite. I love this movie.
What's with all
What
the
do you
shit
mean?
talk? Just talking
I
all
didn't
this
talk
shit.
any shit.
Talking all kinds of shit.
About what?
He just compared it to Star Wars.
I'm just saying, this is
That's
like
insulting enough.
one side of genius, the other side of genius. I'm just saying they play off each other. I'm just saying
Genius
the
is
Coen
working.
brothers copied George Lucas. That's all I'm saying.
Circular. Circular. It rhymes.
Circular. Okay.
They're open to
Poetry.
funny shapes or circular.
So, Matt, top 3 right now. Go.
I can't do it.
Off the
I
cuff.
can't do it.
I'm putting Barton Fink back in mind. Take Fargo out. There you go.
I'll just put it this way. Their apex films where they're at their absolute best would be No Country and Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? But their attack on other genres, they've whipped a lot of ass. I mean, Fargo is polished. Lebowski is polished, although Lebowski's got more levels than most folks can even apply to it.
Mm-hmm.
Miller's Crossing is fucking beautiful. It's hard. I can't do it.
What do you think's the better brother duo, the Scotts or the Coens?
Or the Farleys.
or the Wachowskis,
No, just the
I'm
Farley.
going,
the
I'm
Farley
going
brothers.
with
the Farleys.
the Matrix brothers,
the Coens.
sisters.
It got bad when the penises came off. That's all. I mean, it's true.
I like how he called it the Matrix brothers.
They have a long
The
name. I
Matrix
couldn't pronounce
brothers.
it.
Well, I mean, what
Dude,
else would
dude.
you call them? Like
The
Wachowskis.
well, they got
That's all they
V
go
for
by.
Vendetta,
they're the
and then they did
Wachowskis
Matrix.
now.
Yeah.
They're
You know what I was
Just
saying.
the Matrix brothers just kills
Well,
me.
the two sisters that made the Matrix.
They made it when they were brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. The brother combo, you can't touch the Coens.
Yeah.
They're the best. I mean, and as far as it's
But the Scots are right there, though.
the Scots are great,
right there.
I like that they never collabed.
but that's the deal. You don't really count them together,
Right.
and it is interesting. I mean, they would produce
Stuff.
with one another. They would work on that end of it, but
Never.
whatever they were trying to say was whatever each one of them was trying to say individually.
I would say all through my 20s and 30s, I would have said the Scots.
Mhm.
Now it's like I would much rather watch a Coen Brothers movie.
Yeah.
Even though I love Tony Scott, I think he's.
Dude, I love Ridley Scott.
Well, which
Dude.
Scott do you like better?
Ridley.
I go Tony.
I got Tony. He made Top Gun.
But I mean, I don't mind Tony at all. Dude, Man on Fire? Shit. But both of you can see both of them thinking
When you said shit, you mean good or bad?
amazing.
Great.
Yeah.
But both
Man on
but
Fire, shit.
good.
Shit.
If you don't like Man on Fire, I don't know what the hell.
I wish you had more time.
Right?
That's my introduction.
That's C4 up inside your anus. That's a great when the timer's running.
Yeah,
But see,
man.
both of them have their own stylistic, like to their own.
Yeah.
You know, like
Let's save the Scott
you're right.
talk for another episode.
We're gonna do Blade Runner.
What about the Russo brothers?
Fuck out of here.
No? No.
Are you trying
Hey.
to bring them up into this category?
Yeah.
They
No?
got
Okay.
they got more flops than hits.
Okay.
Even if they didn't make the biggest movie ever, second biggest movie. Endgame.
Is it the second?
I think so. Second or
What is
third.
it?
Endgame isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. Is it Avatar 2, 1, then them, then Titanic? I cannot remember the order.
What are we talking about? All
Endgame.
Sales?
What?
Sales, yeah.
Which one is it? I think Endgame is the second.
Hold the
highest
fuck
grossing.
up.
I think
Wait a
Avatar
minute.
2 is number one. Or
Avatar 1 is. I mean,
Avatar
Avatar
1.
2 is, I think.
Wait, what?
It's the highest grossing film of all time.
Avatar 2.
I think
Yeah.
so, yeah.
No, that's not.
It made
right.
about
I think
$3 billion.
out of the four top
That-
highest grossing movies, I think 3 of them are James Cameron movies.
Yeah, James Cameron owns the tops.
Avatar 2's a piece of shit.
It's
Well.
Avatar, Endgame, Way of Water,
Okay, so
Titanic.
it's Avatar 1, Endgame 2, Titanic.
What about all those Potter movies and
Spider-Man.
Fast Furious Part 100? Like none
They-
of those
they're
top
s-
gross?
They're still
Furious?
too far.
Okay. So
The highest ranking one is Furious 7, and that's at 13.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
Paul
all right,
Walker.
so-
Fuck, who
So-
the fuck cares about Fast and Furious
So-
movies?
Well,
so-
that's the one
so
with Paul Walker dead. So
three of I mean, I'm sorry,
That's why
three
they-
of
Somebody's gotta
the
die to
top
sell your movie.
3 of the top
Album.
4 rated movies of all time have scripts written by a fucking 12-year-old. I'm sorry, dude. Avatar 1 and 2 are awful.
we'll
They
take that
look amazing.
to a film fight.
Oh yeah,
Who wants it? Who wants it?
I'll take you to a film fight.
You want to
Yeah.
take me on with Avatar?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
will
so
destroy
should-
you.
That's okay.
Should
Okay,
we go ahead?
all right.
I'm going to end this episode with this. I'm going to end this episode with this. We're going to start doing film fights. First episode, and Corey's the first time he's hearing about this. I wanted it to be about Princess Bride. Corey is going to argue why Princess Bride is good. Matt's going to argue why it's bad. I think the second episode of film fights is going to be Hyler versus Matt for Avatar.
But it can't be versus me all the time.
Yeah, well, the first 2
they're gonna
episodes
be like,
gonna be-
hey, you know the old guy with the gray in his beard, the prick that always has a problem with everything? I don't want to be that guy.
It's okay. You have
You don't have a
opinions.
problem with
That's okay.
everything. You love
Okay.
the Coens.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've expressed a lot of love for all the movies we've talked about. So anyway,
Then I'll fight.
I
next.
don't like conflict, man. Why can't we just get along?
Okay,
Why do we have
but
to
can I,
fight
when
about
we
it?
talk about
Pussy.
Avatar, can I just sit here with my dick out? God.
Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
so awful.
That's the end of this episode. Next episode's gonna be about the Untouchables. See you next time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Goodbye.